Well, Bethany, you may know it's time for high school football playoffs. We have James Sokiri here today to take us on a look at some local high schools that hope to bring home that state championship.
Thanks, Nathan. It's the first week in November, and you know what that means. No, not No Shave November, even though Nathan does have a sweet thing going there. But I'm talking about playoff football. The Blackman Blaze had their perfect season tarnished last week against national powerhouse Hoover High School of Alabama. The Blaze look to take out their frustrations on Friday night when they host 5-5 Cane Ridge in the opening round of the Tennessee State football playoffs. Other Friday night first-round matchups include Oakland hosting the Mount Juliet Bears, Laverne hitting the road to play at Cookeville, and Riverdale looking to host the Smyrna Bulldogs. Good luck to all those teams, and for the rest of your sports report, here's Jake Rose.
Thank you, James. For a second straight weekend, a Blue Raider team is fighting for a Conference USA championship. But first, women's hoops tips off their season with a 7 p.m. home exhibition game tomorrow night against Martin Methodist College. Volleyball is on the road Friday night against Louisiana Tech and then finish their home schedule on Sunday at 1 against UAB. Men's tennis is keeping it local when they play in the Commodore Scramble on Friday and Sunday in Nashville. And the Lady Blue Raider soccer team is in North Carolina taking on the number 4 ranked Charlotte 49ers for the Conference USA women's soccer title tonight at 6. And we are just a week away from tip-off of a fresh college basketball season. The Associated Press released its preseason top 25 poll and preseason All-American teams. And to no one's surprise, John Calipari and his Kentucky Wildcats are the initial overwhelming favorite, receiving 52 of 65 first-place votes. The top 5 is headlined by the usual suspects, including the Arizona Wildcats, who continue their rebuild back to national prominence at number 2. All-American big man Frank the Tank Kaminsky and the Wisconsin Badgers are ranked 3rd, ahead of Duke and the preseason National Player of the Year freshman center Jahlil Okafor. Bill Self and the Kansas Jayhawks round out the top 5. Other members of the preseason All-American team joining Kaminsky and Okafor are point guards Marcus Paige of number 6 North Carolina and Fred VanVleet of number 11 Wichita State, along with forward Montrezl Harrell of number 8 Louisville. And according to Athlon Sports preseason outlook, MTSU is projected to finish 6th in the conference and miss the NCAA tournament. And finally, Major League Baseball's free agent signing period began last night at midnight, but players weren't the only ones signing big deals. The Chicago Cubs turned a lot of heads last week when they fired first-year manager Rick Renteria to sign free agent manager Joe Maddon to a 5-year, $25 million contract on Monday. Maddon opted out of his contract with the Tampa Bay Rays after 9 remarkable seasons in which he made a name for himself as one of the game's most charismatic figures and best managers. Maddon is the Cubs' 5th manager since 2010 and the 3rd since Theo Epstein and Jed Hoyer regime began in 2011. And the Minnesota Twins moved on from their longtime skipper Ron Gardenhire 5 weeks ago and found his replacement in Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. Molitor, a member of the 3000 Hit Club, is the 8th Hall of Fame player to be named manager of a big league club. Molitor spent the past several years in the Twins organization as a talent developer and was on Gardenhire's staff just last year as an assistant. Molitor's contract is a 3-year deal. For James Sokiri, I'm Jake Rose. Back to Nathan and Bethany at the desk.